My man Mark Collins is here. His book is For the Culture. He's a Dr. Mark Collins, just so Mom and them can make sure we hear all that. University of Michigan Ross School of Business, among other places. But first of all, thank you for coming in. We were just talking about like the definition of culture and how different people see things differently. One person sees someone twerking and it means something completely different to someone else seeing something twerking. How does that play into culture?
Yeah, I mean, well, culture is a realized meaning-making system. It's the way that we translate the world.
Right.
And the literature talks about culture as a system of conventions and expectations that demarcate who we are, what people like us do.
Right.
So based on who I am, I see the world a certain way. That's why for some, a cow is leather, for others, it's a deity, and for some, it's dinner.
Right.
Which one is it? It's all of those things depending on who you are.
Right.
Right. A rug is decor, it's a souvenir, and a place of worship, depending on who you are.
Right.
And because of who we are, we navigate the world accordingly. We dress a certain way, we talk a certain way, we act a certain way.
Right.
And then we express ourselves through shared work like literature, music, art, television, and the alchemy of these systems of systems make up our culture. And we navigate the world through one simple question. Do people like me do something like this? The answer is yes, we do it. The answer is no, we don't. And that is all framed through our cultural subscription.
Now, this book talks about culture and how you can, for me, a lot of people say how your brand can break through.
That's right.
You helped a lot of brands break through. And you say in this book, there are tools that people can use to help perhaps their brand break through. So before we get to that, let's talk about what brand is. Because everybody's like, I gotta get my branding, my branding. You branded people. What does that mean?
That's right. So brand is essentially, it's an identifiable signifier that conjure up thoughts and feelings in the hearts and minds of people. Right. It's a vessel of meaning. Right. That when I see this mark, it is imbued with meaning. Right. And I feel and think a certain thing because of it. So this mark of ownership, this identifiable mark that is signifying something, it relates to a company, a product, an institution, organization, and a person.
Yes.
So a person could be a brand. Like I used to work with Beyonce.
That's exactly what I was going to bring up.
Beyonce is a brand, right? Because when you see her, she's more than just an artist. She signifies something far greater.
So first of all, what is Beyonce's brand, and how did you help her with her digital media to make sure that brand took hold? Because man, did it take hold. There are people that call themselves members of a beehive. Who came up with Beehive, man?
Well, look, I can't take any credit for Beyonce's greatness. I laid one brick on that massive edifice that is her queendom. Right. But the brand Beyonce signifies femininity or feminists. Yeah. Like Beyonce's always believed in women's empowerment.
Female empowerment.
Exactly.
Really?
Since we've known that since Can You Pay My Bills, to Who Runs the World Girls,
there you go,
to to the left, all these things have been personified in who Beyonce is. Right. She just happens to sing songs. She just happens to make music very, very, very well.
And be beautiful.
And all those things.
Married to Jay-Z, which you also work with.
All those things.
So let's break it down. We're running out of time. I hate to interrupt you, but so someone who is just a regular old person who has everybody has a podcast, they have a YouTube channel, they have all of these things. What are the tools in the book, and what would you tell them the first thing they could do to break through?
Start with, what do you believe? How do you see the world? Right? What are the convictions that you hold, the conviction in which you stand for? And that's the gospel that you preach. That's what you talk about. When you have a podcast, it's framed through the lens of, what do I believe? If you're making sneakers, why are you making sneakers? If you're selling water, what is it about selling water that's guiding what you do? Not what you do, but why you do it. And then you find people who see the world the way you do.
Give me an example of a person that you've honed that for, that message. Like, I want to sell sneakers, or Nike wants to work with Apple. How do you hone that?
So Nike believes that every human body is an athlete. Big, small, short, tall, we're all athletes. Nice. Right? And so what does Nike tell everyone to do? Just do it. Because the only thing keeping you from realizing your best athletic self is you.
Oh,
and so who is Nike targeting? Nike is targeting athletes. Yes. And they talk to footballers one way, swimmers one way, runners one way, etc.
Man.
And the idea then is that Nike just so happens to sell sneakers and apparel and technology, but why they do it, that's what guides them.
Everyone is an athlete.
That's right. So that's the gospel that they preach to athletes, and athletes go, that's my brand.
That's my brand. I wish we had more time, Mark.
Next time.
You have to come back. You can follow Dr. Mark Collins, Marcus Collins. You can find him at the website on the screen. It's Mark with a C to the C, marktothec.com. Get that book. Get that book, people. Marielle.
Great discussion. Love that. All right, guys, coming up, a new law for a missing alert system. This one exclusively sends out a notice for young black women that could be in danger. It could have good intentions, but maybe missing the mark a little bit. We'll discuss. Stay close.